Welcome back to my channel K.S.R English. Now we are going to discuss direct speech and indirect speech in continuation of previous video. And please, before moving on, please like, share and subscribe my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much. Now you are discussing rules for changing direct speech to indirect speech. Your continuation of the previous video. See, when the reporting verb is in the present tense or future tense or present perfect tense, the tense of the direct speech remain unchanged. Okay. See, when the reporting verb is in the present tense or future tense or present perfect tense, so the tense of direct speech remain unchanged. There is no change in indirect speech also. Okay. See, in the previous video I told you, when the reporting verb is in the past tense, then only the tense of the direct speech will change. Okay. To according to the tenses. Already I have given a table. Okay. But here, when the reporting verb is in the present tense or future tense or present perfect tense, the tense of direct speech will be unchanged. Okay, it remains unchanged. Okay. And next point, if the direct sentence contains the universal truth, okay, then it remains unchanged in indirect speech. Okay. If direct sentence universal truth, that means universal facts, okay, so it remains unchanged in indirect speech. Okay. Now let us see some examples, then only you can understand more. Now let us see some examples. Here he says tea is ready. This is direct speech, right? Here he says, this is the reporting verb. What is the rule? And the reporting verb is the present tense or future tense or present perfect tense. The tense of the direct speech remains unchanged. That is the rule, right? So here he says, the reporting verb is present tense. So this is reported part, right? So the reported part, when it changes to indirect speech, it will be unchanged. It remains unchanged. The teacher, he says that, okay, in indirect speech, what is the rule? We have to remove the comma and put conjunction, that conjunction, and we have to remove inverted commas and we have to change. When the reporting verb is present tense, this reported part unchanged. So, tea is ready. This is I.D.S. That means indirect speech. See, he says tea is ready. Okay. Why? The reporting verb is present tense here. Same as, let us see one more example. The teacher will say, the boy was dull. See, the teacher will say, reporting verb is in future tense. So, the tense of the direct speech will be unchanged. The tense of the direct speech will be unchanged. So, the teacher, answer. The teacher will say that. You have to remove comma and put conjunction that, and you have to remove inverted commas. The boy was dull. Report here, when reporting verb is future tense, so the reported part the sentence will be unchanged. Verb is in the past tense, then only the sentence, the tense of the direct speech will be changed. When it change into indirect speech. Understand? Here, he said, man is mortal. If it is universal truth, okay, whether it is the reporting verb, whether it is past tense, present tense, future tense, whatever the tense, okay, but if the reported part, okay, that sentence, if it is universal fact, eternal truth, it will not be changed in the indirect speech. Okay. The earth, he said that. He said that. Okay. So here say as it is. Remove comma, remove inverted commas. Man is mortal. Okay. See, generally when the reporting verb is past tense, you have to change that verb. Okay, we have to change that tense. But here it is universal fact, so it will be unchanged. Understand? And one more thing. He proved. You have to say he proved that. And again remove comma and again remove inverted commas. The earth is round. So this part will be unchanged. This is all about rule. I hope you understand. And one more rule you can say. Now next rule, change in pronouns and possessive adjectives. Change in pronouns and possessive adjectives. See, in the direct speech, first person will become third person in indirect speech. Okay. In the direct speech, the first person will become third person in indirect speech. Now let us see how it is. I, this first person in direct speech, will become he or she. Okay. And we, the first person plural, will become they in the indirect speech. Me, okay, this is possessive adjective. Here him or her. My, here his or her. Okay. Us will become them. Our will become they. Okay. These first persons, okay, pronouns will become third person in the indirect speech. Now, see, in the direct speech, second person in the indirect speech will become third person, first person and third person. Okay, let us see. For example, you is a subject singular. Okay, this is second person. You subject, you as subject singular. Now, in indirect speech, in the first person, it will become I. In the third person, it will become he or she. Okay, depends on the gender. Here, you as a subject, plural in direct speech. In indirect speech, you, when it is plural, in the first person, it will become we. And in third person, they. Okay. Here, you, object, singular, in direct speech. In indirect speech, in the first person, it will become me. In third person, him or her. Okay. You, object, plural. The first person, us. Third person, them. Your, when it is singular, the first person, my. Third person, his or her. Your, plural. The first person, our. The third person, they. Okay. You can understand more when you tell the examples. Okay, when you come to examples, you can understand more effective. Now, the last rule, change in words. Okay, so in direct speech, indirect speech, now, then, this will become that, ago will become before, these will become those, here will become there in indirect speech, hence will become tense, thus will become so. Today, that day, tomorrow, the next day, or the day after, or the day following. Yesterday, the previous day, or the day before. Last night, the previous night, or the night before. Last month, the previous month, or the month before. Next month, the following month. Next week, the following week. Next year, or the following year. These are the changes in words. Okay, when the word, the sentence changes into indirect speech.